usually I go for the tip. That is my part to tip.
Go for the what?
The
Tip.
tip.
She tips, the guy pays.
No, what the fuck?
Boda mobilisi bwe guvuga mutima. Bro, I was like, okay, take me, bro, take me.
This guy comes. He's in a leather jacket.
What?
He's in a leather jacket.
After coursework, there will be a Fundas for guys to come, relieve stress, cool down. So it's like people come, buy shirts on 1K.
People come from
UCU,
bro.
Makere Chambogo.
Something Trump has done has affected man's dealings. You know how big your dealings have to be. Eh? What up, guys? How are you? Welcome back to another video of useless guests, you guys. Man, yeah, I'm really tired.
I think you need to give up on that. Every time, I think the first time we'll never do it, and I guess actually does it.
Anyway, today we have wonderful and fake guests. The one closest to me is a fake one, the rest are wonderful. So yeah.
We have two male TikTokers in the building.
No. Two more TikTokers, Uganda's biggest Omega stars.
I think you've seen their faces on TikTok live. Or whatever.
It was recently Marvin's birthday.
So his birthday was
the things he did at Flavor Tea.
No, something big is coming up with it.
Something big is coming up, eh? So yeah.
It's going to be a wave.
We have identified the next content creator. The next
Omega stars.
Speed and what?
Kai. This guy is that.
No,
Kai.
He's short. He's Kai.
Anyway, then
Shorter than me.
we have
Even
Nashiba Dalia.
I want us to bet on that.
But yeah, then we have Nashiba. She is certified Ugandan buddy. What else?
They should tell us. They should introduce themselves.
Yeah.
What's the introduce of? Like, my name is Nashiba.
What else do you do? People want to know, like, what are you studying? Where are you? How old are you? You have a boyfriend?
She's on the grind.
I'm just
Kola sente.
What does she do to make money? You can tell us.
just hustling here and there.
Just know she has money.
Okay.
Yeah, then introduce yourself.
my name is Mawija Marvin. I'm at MOOBS at a human resource management.
What else?
Mine just wrote out this
And I'm 6'4".
You're 6'1".
I'm 6'4".
My name is Nero Austin Mugazi. I'm at East Bench University. I do computer engineering. That's basically
Guys,
That's it, guys. That's it.
That's it.
No.
Talk about your social media.
Social media. That's it. That's it.
Guys, which on our podcast, then they become serious.
I'm going to whatever these guys today. That's why I wanted them here.
Guys, just for me, don't add me. All my socials, don't add me. Subscribe.
Wow, you don't need to get off just because you've shouted us.
By the way, now that we've got it, we can do it now. Eh? So, like, subscribe, comment, follow on our YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitter, whatever that chat.
We have Twitter.
We are everything now.
Do we have Twitter?
We have to even have Wikipedia.
That's great.
I'm joking. So yeah. Okay, let's get into it, yeah. So I'm starting it off, right? I'm going to give you guys a scenario and then you tell me what you would do in this scenario. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, so I'm with a babe. Yeah?
You?
Yeah.
I'm with a babe.
I'm with a babe.
Like how it is right now.
Yeah. Like how
In
it
a
is right now.
relationship.
Yeah.
so it's with that.
So I'm with a babe. Then she cheats. Yeah? So let's say she cheats. I don't want to give anyone who's here. Let's say she cheats with a guy X, yeah? Do I beef X? Do I have the right to beef X? Do you think I have the right?
Is X your friend?
Let's get both scenarios. He's not and then he is.
Okay, so if he's not your friend, he's just playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even. He owes you nothing. He doesn't know you.
Mm.
I mean, talk woman. Why
And
should
you
he
get-
care?
I agree with Lanzi. I mean, beef the babe, not the guy.
So okay, now what if the person is your friend?
And that's a whole different story.
So would you be both or you? Because I've been
Both,
seeing,
but more of the guy.
really.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this babe yesterday, and they were like, that's how most girl friendships these days end. Like they end up being friends. Both of them are friends with a guy, but they don't whatever with each other. They don't talk with each other anymore. Have you guys never gone through such a situation? Moje.
You seem quiet. Does it hit home? It hits home. Why are you quiet?
Moje is nervous, man. Breathe, my guy.
Okay, I feel like if a boy X is your friend, then that's crazy. It's actually according to the friendship. If you guys can talk it out and like chill, it's fine. But then if you can't, I feel like you cut them off if it's best for you.
So it depends on the situation.
My opinion on this is if he's a really good friend, you should equally be mad at both of them. Because on one hand, this is the person that you're in a relationship with, so they know better. On the other hand, this is someone that's your friend, they should also know better. So you should have equal anger towards both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bad to fixate on one, especially if it's a close friend. You know, they both knew what they were doing.
Sure.
So you should hold them to the same accord. That's my opinion though.
I feel like the most anger will be to the
Okay, but what
girl.
if the girl didn't know that you were friends with?
But
Okay, that's possible. That's possible. Low key, that's
That's
possible.
even worse, bro. Because first the guy knew, she didn't know. So for her, she was hiding. Even she thought she had grabbed an away that I wouldn't find out about. As in, either way, I think it's both. I can't cut any of them.
But is there any explanation for cheating? Because you've said, what if the girl didn't know that the boy is your friend? Is there an explanation for cheating? Because no, the girl's explanation is not there. The boy is not supposed to say, oh yeah, but I didn't know, okay, something like that. But then the girl,
maybe that.
you're looking at your man, you've cheated on him,
I think you're just.
and then now you're telling him, man, I didn't know he was your friend. Now it's like you're justifying your action.
We do not have to.
Because you're trying to be sneaky. That's the goal. You were just caught by the fact that I know who this person is. Either way, it's just messed up.
Which would give me to the second question. Now, Marvin, let's say Austin has a baby, yeah? Then Austin is. These guys are roommates, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Airbnb.
By that time, Airbnb, man.
Oh my
We were in
god.
Cologne.
You guys are so fake. I know how your room looks like, bro. I know how your room looks like, bro. Just at the moment that stuff happened, I had to switch them. On the live.
When I saw Manzi's name pop up, like, we're Austin. Chick, it's Manzi, bro.
Then I found our boy here
Crazy.
in a nice
That's
TikTok.
crazy.
And there was a TikTok where some girl posted, which of my friends would you take out on a date? Yeah, they say shoot. Angel, what's up with you?
Angel.
This guy became different a few months ago. As a date, in a stuff.
Okay, now it's
You find Marvin random here.
No.
You find Marvin random. He has a signature pose.
No, he even has the one where he's in a picture. He's like,
No, that's not me.
he does this stuff. I saw his picture.
Bro, that looks like Manzi.
how all these helps
Nah, bro,
numbers
I don't
go
have a
up?
signature.
Manzi, how all these helps numbers go up? Like, on socials go up.
Yeah. You didn't shout them out, but maybe we'll
These guys just do. These guys say don't touch me.
Don't touch it.
Don't at me. I repeat. Subscribe, like.
Hey, remember you were saying
But yeah,
something.
so I was saying it. So you guys are roommates, yeah.
Yeah.
Then Austin has a babe. You know the babe, but then Austin fetches another babe. Do you snitch to the other babe that Austin has a plus?
How tight am I
Like you,
together?
yeah? Let's say you're friends with both of them.
By the time he has asked, that means you would snitch. You heard him ask, but how tight is he with the babe?
Hear me out. How tight? Okay. Nara, I wouldn't.
Okay, you see, the thing is, who's your closer friend?
No, but to me, I
Amateurs.
feel like in this question,
There's a right or wrong.
yeah, like you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, you're lying. Because you're lying. It sounds that easy, but it isn't. Because think about it, these guys live together.
Yeah.
His actions will affect how they live together past now.
Yeah.
And it depends. Of course, what he's doing is wrong. Yeah? I'm not saying that he should not snitch, but he probably won't. What matters at the end of the day is who are you closer with. Your loyalties should be to whoever your guy is, or to your real guy is. For me, that's what I think.
Sugar.
I think I'm gonna. Short answer, I don't think I would.
You don't think
But
you
mine
see-
makes sense. Like, it depends who I'm closer to. Like, if I'm closer to the roommates, then I would snitch on.
It's your boy, obviously.
You just keep quiet.
Then I wouldn't snitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after they find out.
You know, this was also, I was talking with someone yesterday and they were like, man, it had to, let's say, even if you're not like close, but everyone else know you apart from like that person. You get, like that person is a fool. They don't know that they're fool, but everyone else, they're like, man.
How can
Look at-
everyone else know? You don't have friends. You don't have real friends who will tell you. As I've just told you, me, I'm closer to the what? To the
Okay.
roommate. That's
Okay, but you
something
see-
to judge you.
But don't you know, okay, I don't know, I've only seen this in movies, where like someone says something, the whole room goes quiet. Then like she looks at the guy and she's like, you get it, and after they like talk about it. And I feel like in real life those situations also happen.
They do.
Where the person who's being cheated on doesn't know, it's just that everyone else around them is.
I just think those are fake people. You just have, everyone surrounding you is fake.
That just makes me think. You really don't know when something like you can't get signs. I think you know when something's wrong.
True.
We act
No, but-
delusional.
I think some people are really good at hiding
Aye.
that they're cheating.
Let me tell you. I feel
People
like
in
Paul.
denial.
I feel like I know what Paul is talking about because you can be here, and the rest of us, apart from Marvin, who was the girl, we all know that maybe Marvin's girl has something going on. So it is who of us is going to tell Marvin. But before we tell Marvin, at that point, maybe all of us want to tell him, but
It comes out before you tell him.
it comes out before. So you can't conclude that we're all fake because in my head it's just because me and Marvin are close. Not all roommates are close.
Yeah.
Marvin's girl might be, let me say, my home girl or my cousin or my sister or something like that. Now tell me how I would do it. Marvin has come back to Rome with another girl who is not the girl I know.
You would you even make a face? Would you be like, or you'd be like, hey, what's up? You told me a lot about you. Guy, you've never met her.
Now, I see. Now those are responsibilities of normal roommates or any other roommate. Like you have to play the game. Like if your roommate has brought in another girl, you have to be like, oh, hi, how are you?
If you're in Austin's game,
You
just know
really-
he has said you have to play the game.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
No,
that's what I think.
but I get that. You know, the thing with roommates is very complicated because now this is someone you live with, bro. They'll kill you in your sleep, you guys.
Bro.
But then again, you know how bad it comes off if you snitch on your boy. Like it sounds like you're trying to get his girl, bro. Like that's how it looks like.
By the
Exactly.
You're
way,
like, man, this guy doesn't deserve you. Like, think about how it really sounds, like in your head. I think, man, me unless, but I don't have like a lot of girlfriends that are my home girls, unless it's like someone who's my guy. Yeah, but if
you
not,
can snitch.
no.
Carry on cross.
You live, you learn. They will, the shaggy will come, they will come out stronger. Because either way, by talking, you're just going to make it messy. You're going to bring yourself in other people's business. Also these things, guys. If you're not close, don't give people advice that have seen each other naked. You're really, I don't even know what people think. I see guys all the time. You're trying to be a mediator, you're trying to fix things. You go, you tell the girl, after one day, the guy has cooked up back, she's back in his grasp, but you look bad, you look like a
Brother, you
fool,
look stupid.
you look like a clown. Now that girl is not even your friend anymore.
The guy is
He's
not your
told
friend.
all his own boys, that guy is a snitch, he's a hater, then they want to see me win. All the boys look at you as an, oh, either way, you're the only one who's come out as a what? As a clown, because you want to be a good guy.
Savior.
Guys, change your opinion.
Knitted.
That one.
You're not Jesus Christ, guys. Just do what you can.
But okay, so I assume the four of you have been on a date before, right? You've been. I even tell them the story. Okay, that's the rest of
Three
you.
of them.
No, have you ever been on a date?
You've never been on a date.
I'll slap
No,
you.
No, we have seen.
I'll slap you.
Yes, when I was like with my mom, right?
But Marvin, you're going to get off a pod. We'll pause it. Be serious.
We said the names. Should I say the
Okay, yeah, I've
hostel?
never been on a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I assume you guys have been on a date.
Sure.
Kati. Now let me start on the Shiba, yeah? So how does like after the date, how does like the paying work? What do you do? Do you even do anything?
Man, I feel like sometimes I can be pretending to like reach into my bag
Yeah, there is
to
lip gloss.
see, or like just look at the video and be like, and then like, you just pretend like to see what the other guy
That's a
is.
signal.
And if they do not react, like let me think. Obviously, I can, but usually I go for the tip. That is my part to tip.
Go for the what?
The
Tip.
So the tip, she tips, the guy pays.
I know what the fuck. Yeah,
I think
I'm usually that.
what's wrong with this?
So
Anyway,
usually I just because I feel like the person that has asked.
You've never asked a guy out on a date?
by the way, I'm
You've
going
never been in a
to.
relationship. Like you've never been like, hey baby, let me tip you up.
No.
That's crazy.
By the way, I'm going to say something. I'm going to look cheap. I don't care. I don't like the people trying to normalize tipping culture. I don't like tip. Okay, so I don't like tipping. I don't see the sense in tipping. Like you see,
What?
now it's the problem. You see why people tip in, let's say, America, yeah? It's because some people are paid off tips. You get it? Like you're paid
They
off
still
tips.
have a wage.
No. I'm telling you the example that I was seeing a TikTok where someone was judging for like tipping culture, and the baby was like, no, it's because here we're paid off what? We're paid
But you know,
off
it's
tips.
just okay. Tipping usually depends on how welcome you feel, like from the waitress or waiter. Usually, if I don't feel like if you don't treat me well, even if it's your job, if you don't treat me well, I usually tip, but like.
Okay,
so-
no. You see, this is the thing.
So it
This
just
is the thing. They're even putting out like standard rates for tipping. Guys, some people are like 15% of their bill. Yeah,
Okay, now that's
But now this is my problem.
That's
yeah?
not here.
Why is it that tipping is only normalized in, let's say, service? You get it? But let's say I do a job for you. Yeah. Let's say I'm like your engineer. You're paying me to be your engineer. So let's say I come and then you greet me. Am I now going to be like, hey man, he is what?
yes, people
Yes,
tip
bro.
everywhere.
But that's what people do.
Depends. No,
You know what? See,
no, you guys.
But
Let's be honest.
one time when we
No.
visited like a site,
Define what engineer is. I think for him, what you don't understand, the whole tip culture is supposed to help people that are on low earning jobs.
yeah,
So like depends. You can, if your definition of an engineer is a mechanic, that guy deserves a tip. Someone who's making a well off, where would you tip them? You understand? The whole principle of it is to help someone who's earning less. That's the point. That's the whole system of it. But now, so think about it like this, especially in the Western world. The vast majority of people that are like waitresses or what, are people who are either like old but they're down on their luck, or students. So these are people that really need the what? The money. But then again, here in Uganda, you don't have to tip. You can. Maybe, I don't know if you've taken a buddy like Mashiba on a date, you want to show like, 20%.
But then if you take me on a date and you don't tip,
Seriously.
I don't know. That's why that's why I take it upon myself to be that tipper. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like most people don't actually are like poor. They don't
like tip.
tipping.
you might not say that. You see it.
Depends on how well the day has gone.
Okay, you see, I've never gone to a place and I'm amazed by the service, and I'm like,
I feel like giving out, shouting out a restaurant where you should go, and they give you the excellent service, but they've not paid me for it.
no, just say so I go.
just
Go to Yams Cafe.
Yams Cafe.
Excellent service.
Go to White
excellent
Palace.
food.
when's your birthday?
Mama,
They'll drum for you at Young's.
No, what was I saying? I don't remember. You're not just.
But yeah,
So see,
this was my argument.
So what do they call this thing whereby, okay, like you said engineer, when you go to your site, like the way Marvin said, when you go to your site and you've been there the whole day, like site visit, you've been there the whole day, they've done this, so you've given the engineer the money that he needs or he has asked for.
You cannot even
But
extra.
because of that day or that, like because of how you're feeling or how you feel, to be like, they call it quarter kasoda. Is that tipping?
Probably.
Yeah, that's tipping.
I'm asking, is
I
that tipping?
think it is, but the way you guys use the word engineer, someone may think this engineer came in a G-Wag or like something.
Not a-
I get what you
But
guys
which
mean.
Ugandan
No,
engineer
what
got
they
to the
mean.
G-Wag?
Eish.
They're there. Okay, just say engineer. Just say engineer.
He means like, okay, the Ugandan equivalent of these people on the site called engineers. That's what you. Let's say it like that. So,
Okay.
so that clarity is clear. But
But you see, for me personally, I would rather pay you more, yeah, than do. You get it?
no, you wouldn't. Paul.
I would rather.
Wow.
I tell you why you're saying what. This is the thing. The argument that someone made on TikTok was, yeah, why tipping culture is becoming normalized because people are what? Are reducing how much they pay people. So they're like, what? You make money off what?
Tips.
Of tips. So the argument is pay people what they are what?
What
What
they
they are what?
Yeah.
So that they don't need to what?
By the way, that's true.
Yeah,
Most
that's
restaurants
right.
are like, you earn money from tips. You come here to earn tips, and then like they reduce your wages because you're earning tips.
I think it depends on the restaurant because there are restaurants out there where we're getting no tips at all. That's for sure.
Really?
But if
I
you
mean,
if
but-
you're at like a really like if you're working at maybe the loans or like something like that, you're gonna you can get a good
You
amount
guys,
of good tips.
Talking about tipping, that's the cheap people. Relating with the Boda guys who remain with our 500.
You guys always move with my.
Why don't you
clients.
just let that as a tip?
No.
So for me, this is
Nah.
what.
Okay.
Because you're trying to cheat me,
So
and you
for
also know
I'm gonna go
it.
to hack to this. Yeah. I don't use cash at all for support.
Use cashless.
Not cashless. I use Momo. I don't pay. First of all, the best thing I like about Momo MTN.
But do they not tell you to send like withdrawal charges?
No, it's
or
much.
something?
That's
It's
the
like
thing. It's a
merchant.
merchant code. The moment your rate ends, it pops up. You put in a password. But it would increase by like 100 or 200. So what they do when you tap the rate, if it's let's say 4,500 to 5,000, it will become 4,300 to 4,800.
Wait, you can pay
to
using
cover
merchant
for
code
that.
using. Don't tell
Yeah,
me.
so
If you have an MTN number, register to your
You've
thing.
been on that.
You just
Rotate me around my 500.
because me honestly.
You're lying.
No.
This guy said, even the $700 will rotate me around.
My 500 gets
I
done.
think the
No.
whole goal. That's why for me. But also I don't like cash in general. Like as a principle, I don't like holding money. The time I left my money in my pants and they washed it and they
How
told me
much
it's
was this?
disappeared.
You're
Like
gonna
that
gamble like
like
2K. Eh.
Still, even if it was 2K.
Well, it's okay.
That's a juice. No, but so I just decided, and I think mobile money is so convenient. It's a convenient way of paying.
No, it's
People
not.
don't like the charges, the small charges.
Mas, I think it's not.
But you see, I don't know why.
Like-
500 is very
Momo
little
pays.
money, yeah?
It's not little money.
No, I'm just saying, 500 is very little money, like all things considered, yeah?
If you travel
But
alone.
it annoys me so much. Like, I don't know. Me, what pisses me off about the self-border guys is how they think I am so willing to let go of that 500 that they are not
See,
willing to
and
let
like
go
they
of
don't
that
even care about
500.
And
us.
it's
in
always
general.
You get it?
you reach the place, you give the guy 5k, the guy just I seen a movie time.
Bro, they are down to
But I don't know why those, like,
But then again-
it's like they don't care,
Then
like,
again-
they're like, man, sing no more.
But I've met some guys that will give me like an extra like instead of giving me
Yeah.
500, just give me 1,000.
Yeah.
And now that guy is mad. Now there's a time I used safe car. Yeah, it was.
Safeguard.
Safeguard.
You tip the guy.
No. I tell for what, and I'm paying him. Listen, the bill was like 18 something. I gave him 20k. Yeah, and he didn't have the difference.
The 1.5.
Yeah, he didn't have the 1.5, so he just gave me the money. I was like,
For me, I've had border scenarios a couple of times. The guy would go there and I'm like, no, I just give it. He's like, no, you cash.
So that person
And he
just
actually
gave me-
says, no, it's cool. I'm like, bruh.
Me when
I don't know why.
You
When
do
someone
this as a
does that,
side gig?
when someone does that, I feel like I should just give him
Yeah,
what?
let it happen.
The 1k.
Bro,
Let them
But these
do
guys
it.
were like, scenery.
And
That
because
guys are now-
I remember what he told me. He was like, but let me just give it. He's like, no, even me, I'll be doing you a disservice. It's okay. I'm like, I looked at this guy and I was like, bruh, is this a side gig? Do you not want to make money? Like, are you riding your border for fun? I don't understand. But he also seemed like he was wearing a leather jacket. What? Oh yeah, this reminds me. I met a border guy that was riding me like. That was.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
ready.
let me correct that. Because
But no one goes there.
no. You know why I stopped? Because what
Because
I'm going to say
over
after kind of would make it seem bad. Anyway, so I know this guy comes. He's in a leather jacket.
What?
He's in a leather jacket.
he comes.
He arrives.
After riding you, he comes.
He arrives. He's wearing a leather jacket, but it's not reaching now. You know, it's like a
Like a
crop top
crop,
leather
yeah.
jacket. I'm like, okay. He has like, it's like he had ini on his hands.
Yeah, what?
Like those Indian things. I'm like, okay. He jacks off his mask, he has a nose ring and like piercings here. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. So we sit. It's like, I sit. I'm like, hey, I'm going here. It's like, oh really? I'm like, okay. So every time we were stopping in jam, you could tell all the border guys were looking at him like.
I thought he was going to say, hold the waist. I'm going to ride you too fast.
That'd be crazy. But then like he was a chill guy as well, bro. Like he was a chill guy. Like he he offered me the helmet plus the hairnet. His border was really clean. It was clean and even when I arrived, the first like wiped it off. I don't know if that was Reese or he was being a nice guy. I can't tell. But he was a chill guy. And I was like, okay, the Uganda is becoming more accepting.
Even a white guy who rides the jet. A white guy doing self border.
Like intentionally, like.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
like
you to make him mad, bro.
That guy's joking. I
Bro.
promise you.
That gave me a password was good.
What's you guys' like best and worst like good experiences?
But experience.
You know when like a border stops to like overlook.
Oh,
the
like
field,
what they call it?
It's
Overtime
embarrassing.
There's a Uganda word for it. It's like games even blowing like on the side of the road.
And I'm there, and I really hate when borders have to go to petrol station to not to do that.
But you know what?
Because
I think
you could have gotten fuel before you came for me. But
What about this one? It blocks out, he starts pushing it like this with his legs.
Yeah, you still
You
sit
sit it at the back.
Bro, do you know guys, me, I'm never offended by that stuff. Like I find it humorous. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
really stressed. I understand for a girl, you know, in your heart fit, your what, and you
Even
stand
for a
on the
jet,
roadside, it looks. But for me, I don't those moments.
You're doing your
Especially
thing.
border guys that irritate me. Like the guys that really irritate me. He says it's coming, it takes like 10 minutes to come. That people like that, it looks like he's on his own right, because it's not simple that shows you the map. But recently I had a border guy, that guys, he was rude. He was very, very, very rude. He was driving like a madman. Like guys, I thought I was going to die. And I kept telling him, "Sir, and he's like, I gotta put you
But by the way,
I'm
there's
like-
a guy who just
I'm like,
on the phone.
you-
Imagine before picking me, you're shouting at me, and you're like, man, say Uganda, seeing that I can get another boy. He's like, he gets off the phone, and after he's like, Oliwa. I'm like, nakuvudeko. I'm like, cancel. Then I cancelled. Then he came back again, and then he was like jazzing for me. He's like, jamu together. I was like, oh, why? Leave me
Is it by
alone.
force?
See, that's
Yeah,
the
that guy, I said when he was coming to, I think Oli, bro, the guy was riding the jet like a crazy person. I was like, fuck. I told him, bro, first relax. He said, Boda mobilisibwe guvuga mutima. Bro, I was like, okay, take me, bro, take me.
I think the
It's
best
like
border
take
guys
me.
are like the guys when you sit with them. I think my personal experience with all the border guys, they're either really nice or they're absolute assholes. There's no in between.
Yeah.
But if he's a really nice guy, like, you know those border guys that tell you their life stories, those guys make me happy. Really.
yeah, I was gonna talk about the Bozibia board. I really like the Bozibia board. I like
Man,
it
me,
when border
like
guys talk to
90% of the time I can't hear what they're saying.
you guys me are leaning like yes, what are you saying? Because I want to
And
hear.
for me, when he starts
No,
speaking,
no.
I first interrupt, but when he starts going off, I'm like,
First
go to the airport.
Yeah, it's like going up.
I think
Because the time that my judge guy spoke to himself from the to town, I was just, I would just imagine.
Well, let me tell you, I feel like it's something about like the physics of like what? Of like, because
we-
I can't hear. Like, I have to like clean it. There's a guy who had a conversation about like his form 6, and when we were like at a point, he's like, category mu class chi. Then after some time, I was not hearing like here. Kati Napoleon Nalim, I was like, my guy, this guy is actually telling me like
You love
everything.
listening to their jazz, bro.
Me
There's a jet guy.
Just some most
There's a
times
jet guy who
but
turns and wants to just chat to you when he's looking at you.
Yeah, those things I be like,
He's
focus in
communicating.
again.
Bro.
I think one thing I'll challenge you guys is the next time you're in borders, you bring up that conversation of education. You'll be shocked at how many border guys have degrees, guys.
Yeah.
Like no,
It's a guy who took me
like,
who was
guys,
doing my
like,
course.
Too many.
He did my
Like,
course.
maybe, like it's too many. I feel like I've talked to
Did you
more border
feel
guys that have
motivated?
degrees than that don't.
Nada, but he just meant
Hell
like a
no.
side hustle. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just here to
Me, my guy
extra
told me
income.
he did that stuff. He did BCom. He went to an office. They were paying him 250,000. He had to pay rent. He had to do what? When you break down how much those guys actually make in a day, the ones that really work hard make
The
some
ones whose
money.
borders go belong to them because those guys have to return the money that day.
Yeah, but like those guys make some money. He did the math for me, and honestly, he was making like 4 times what he would have made if he stayed in an office. I was like, man, I have my degree. I started working. The boss was being very mean to me, you know. They look back, they look down at us for us who don't come from good families, what. Man, I worked for like 6 months, but I was just getting in debt, you know. I have to buy a suit for work. I have to look good. I have to buy shoes. I have to eat. I have to pay
Yeah, man.
rent.
Corporate life is a
crazy.
whatever. Corporate life is kind of a scam,
Yes,
man.
it depends on how well you have, because like
How high up you are.
yeah, because or like how skilled you are, because you can be like at entry level, but you're so skilled they can't pay you low. Because bro, there are some people I know, like I'm not going to say, but it's a ministry, and there are people working there. Like these are people like lawyers with degrees, and they're working at Ministry of Justice, and they don't pay them nothing. You feel they work there for
Their portfolio.
incentives. They work for incentives,
Like transport.
no, like because they in the place, let's say someone wants to register a company, they help them with something. You feel like they look for good deals in there, but best pay, they earn absolutely nothing, and it's so bad.
You know, those guys
So
are surviving
bad.
on tips.
Those guys are surviving on tips of sorts. Side hustle tips, I guess.
That's crazy.
The economy is not good, guys. It's really bad actually these days.
And also, a lot of guys have been on a self-code, yeah? And you know the route, yeah? Then the guy passes like some other like he goes like 3 times the journey, yeah?
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but
They
most
do
times
it-
for
they do it
me,
because
most times for me,
if you-
if he does that, it's less.
Yeah.
The money like it's not, let's say it's like
Like-
3.5 to 4.5, it comes as 3K.
But most times they do that because they think
For us, Set border counts the distance, right? And the time and all those
Yeah,
things.
my feeling
For us shows you the price.
For us,
First it's
3.5,
one price. It's like,
yeah, and you're going to use
For me,
shortcuts.
for me,
What?
when I use set
It will
border,
still be
they
the same.
go and they go the longer route. It's more money.
yeah, it's more money. It gets
Set border.
For me,
for self border.
remember the
For
time,
us, it's
there's
the
a
same.
time I was
It's the
like,
same. It's the same
I
amount.
was done dirty. I was done dirty. You know when you
A
have
bit like normal guys.
when you have cashless, yeah?
But then they
But
will-
the money that you have on cashless isn't enough to cover the rate. So it's like top up with what? Top up with cash. So it was like a 4K like right there. No, it was like 5K. It was like Golobi to Mango. Yeah, it was like 5K. Like a 5K, then there was like 3.5 on what? On cashless. My guy, I reached that side, they had taken my cashless and I had to pay 5K.
on set border.
Eh.
I don't understand how that works, bro.
Maybe the guy took you to town, brought you back.
Nada. I was like, man,
Was the
yeah.
best price 5K at the end?
It was 3.5? No, it was
I'm saying
5.
the
Because
price it brought.
Yeah.
That means it charged you 8K.
yeah. But they're taking the whatever.
Tough life.
But even this guy would know that the guy was like, ah man, give me whatever, give me 6K. Like total. Yeah. But yeah, you know, now let's talk about something else. Concepts. Have you guys been seeing how like all these other countries are getting like gays apart from us? Like Rwanda has been having
I didn't really have peace
Apart
bias.
from us.
Because Boda has been representing for Uganda.
But what's good
Good.
had?
They get
Um,
this way again.
That is where guy.
There's some guy I've seen who's coming. That guy
Lionel Richie.
Yeah,
Richie.
that guy was.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
like-
That's gonna be a bougie event. It's
Like,
not
it's
gonna
a
be for everyone. It's gonna be like, you know, like those jazz events. Like you see, like those jazz things coming.
But still, bro, we're speaking
Yeah.
Kendrick.
How much is it? It's like how much is it? I'm sure it's not gonna be cheap.
Man, we are speaking Kendrick in random. John Legend.
Maybe John Legend.
Banner boy in Kenya.
Banner Boy in Kenya, bro.
Chancea.
This is
I
concept.
still, guys, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm one of the few people that
That don't
like
make.
if Banner Boy fans, I probably wouldn't go against. I don't know.
I don't think I would go for Banner Boy. That the guy who these guys announced that I would want to go for like Asaki.
Asake.
I would want to go for Asaki.
Okay.
That's if he comes.
Where is it?
But Uganda these days stops on
I
announcing.
heard that we're getting some South African guys, right?
I think they're going to
Which
Kenya.
South African
No,
guys?
they're coming here.
No, they did like.
Scott Mafusa.
Yeah.
They're coming to Uganda.
Yeah. I saw the posters and everything. But you see the thing, let me tell you guys, one of the funniest times I've ever had out in Kampala was those South African guys, Shakes and
Oh, Shakes and
at Governor.
Those guys turn up.
I'm a piano.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, my piano is too much. Nah, not if it's palleted, you guys. That night was bad.
Do you guys know how to dance those piano things?
I want us to show you.
No, do you? It's a question. I'm saying.
I know like 2 or 3
Do
moves.
you know how to dance?
I feel like if I'm a piano, I'd come like when I was still know them. I would know.
For me, I'm wondering. The time I go to the bar,
Anarchy.
there's a time I go to the bar, yeah, and I see some people like it's not like one person, like 6 people all doing the same thing
Like,
at
as if
the
they
same
rehearsed
time.
it.
Let me tell you something.
But in my mind, I'm like, when did you guys practice?
One of my
Just-
favorite nights ever to ever go out in campus. I was there chilling at Kenji's. Everyone has left. So now I wanted to get a soda, like to go and get a gel and leave. But then when I sat at the center and looked at the stage, these are different people. They've come from different places, but they're there doing the same dances. I think that's when I liked Amapiano. You find guys as if they're glitching.
Paul, what are you asking? Because I remember Gab's night, it was you pre-gaming for Gabs.
Paul is asking for Amapiano.
Auntie, it's the same thing. You're asking how do these guys know this dancing? You are also pre-gaming for Gabs.
No, let me tell you.
Oh,
This guy is
yes,
stupid.
bro.
No, I wasn't teaching them that what? I wasn't teaching them dancing.
Plus the lyrics,
I was
plus
with
the
this
dance.
guy. I was with Austin, yeah. So we were just doing hype. So we were singing a Gabzi song.
Yeah.
So this guy was recording. That's what this guy is saying by a free game.
Nah, bro, you guys
That's
made me record 4 clips. 4 fucking clips, bro.
I have clips of you as well when you're dancing. I don't know what show.
But you see what I mean? Like the times where I see these guys dancing, yeah, in the bar, and I'm like, I wish I could participate.
TikTok and learn these
Yes,
things.
So guys go, like you're at home,
But
then
you
you're
know,
like,
you know there's some people who watch like music videos. Like, they sit there, they watch music videos and like they watch dance tutorials and stuff like that. People have time. This is a passion for some people.
But this question is, how do they all know that? Like they're like 6 people doing the same thing.
Because I think about
I feel
it,
like it's detailed.
like you see, like
it's-
Man's It, it's the same like dance move. You know, like there are certain songs that just have the same. Like they have choreography. It's there. Like when that beat drops, is that thing? I don't know what's that thing called. One time the guys switch it.
yeah. Then even like a whistling thing. I tried to get a whistle and whistle like those guys. My guy, I can't.
It's a skill.
Skill.
You either have it or you learn it. You have not invested the time and energy to
Man.
obtaining the skill.
Man. Anyway, but yeah.
But like, I feel like Uganda is getting stuff. We have Strictly Soul. It's keeping us alive. Let's
Yeah.
embrace that one for now. I'm happy that they have not abandoned us. I saw the Strictly Soul from Rwanda. I was seeing the snaps. It looked more chill.
You told me you didn't like the Strictly Soul.
It's not that I didn't like it. I didn't like the location. You feel, and I know guys liked it because it's bigger, yeah. But for me, it's the fact that if you've been to 1420, it has those inside areas like this. Yeah? So there's a collection of people having fun, and there's a collection of people in seats.
They're in
It
fun.
just it's.
Golden
drew-
River felt me.
gives off.
Me,
Some
I-
people
like,
didn't come
me
for it.
personally, yeah, I love Golden Hill. Like I love that place in general. I think it's a cool sport. First of all, 1420 prices are outrageous, guys. They're insanity of
Yeah,
that. No, they're just insane. Like
But it
college
offers an aesthetic. It looks pretty.
yes,
Yeah, it's nice.
yes, it does. But again, Golden Hill is a rooftop and it's a hotel, so it also looks pretty. The only problem with it is it's small, and also maybe. I thought that the service would be better. The service was worse because
Where?
now at Golden Hill, I mean at 1420, because the bar is like this side. So to even reach the bar, you're going to fight through people. Like reaching the bar alone. And considering this is a bigger place, I'd expected them to have like way more service. The service was slower here than it was at Golden Hill, in my opinion. But then again, like, bro, I told you, a tankry at Golden Hill is like 170 or 160, something like that.
Bro.
At here, I don't even know. It'll probably be like 400 or 500 bob, some outrageous price like that. So it's the ambience of the place. But then again, I mean, both of them have their perks. I think for these guys, they need a bigger space because they were expanding. You saw, bro, that day, you saw buddies, their hardest fits outside begging for a ticket. Like begging at like guys, anything. How much? 200 bob, 250. That's how much like the event has grown.
You see, that's stuff that makes me play. Yeah? Like 100k for like the ticket it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. Yeah. But now, imagine you've come and it's like 11. Yeah. You're begging to enter for 250. This thing at most is going to reach like up to 2.
Yeah, that's the closing time. But this is a bus, it's not going to stop, it's going to go
Yeah,
into
but
the night.
after that, okay, after like the white DJ plays, like it's ideally kind of like
Still a bus, bro.
true.
Yeah,
but the reason
for coming is good.
you get, which is kind of tricky. I don't see how me personally, I don't see how I can reach a bar at 11, pay 250 for up to 2.
You had to be there to understand why people pay it, man.
But
You
did you
had
really
to-
have that much fun, man?
Yeah, I get the purpose. I had fun because of I had people. I felt like I had a place to be with people. So yes, I did have fun. Compared to how much fun I'd have in a bar, like 10 times more.
There's more fun than
Yes,
than you have in a bar.
my comparison is to the last trip we saw. That is where it makes it sound like I didn't enjoy. The last trip we saw was just better for me. First, I had my friends that were from outside the country. It was just more fun. You have the same friends. It was
You have
just
the diaspora
it was
friends. Nice meeting you, sir.
it was just more fun for me. But it's still way more fun than I'd ever have at Silo or at way more fun. That's for sure.
Did you see the people that went for sailors to celebrate sailors back
Okay, it's that place. Could people breathe?
Bro,
I saw snaps, eh?
I was seeing
But could
snaps
people
also.
actually breathe, bro?
Even Wednesday.
What they do?
Why wasn't you?
Even Wednesday.
I
I
don't
don't know. Even Wednesday, yesterday, but one.
That's the day was saying.
day.
I
The day we just whatever at one.
I woke up in the morning and all the stories were just saying.
Me, I was just seeing at night.
Me that day, guys were like, hey, bro, come. I'm like, after I saw the snaps, I was like, thank God, because bro, I saw that it was a man. Silos done well for themselves. You have to give them that, bro. Like, see, it's one of those clubs that even on any day, like Wednesday, Saturday, it has people, man.
You see, that's the thing with Silo. I don't know what juju is. You know, for me, there's a time a friend told me, those days when Kenji's was hot, some guy was like, man, I don't know what's up with Kenji's, but I feel like they took like a witch doctor day, and the witch doctor first can heads up. That makes us go
I
there.
feel like this.
Because it's like the same thing with Silo. Silo's prices are like 14, 20 prices, but people don't care.
Okay, now for Kenji's, the appeal is clear. They had shots for people.
Yeah, so what you?
They were welcoming to an audience that was not welcome anywhere else. So it seemed always full because it was always full with us. It was very welcoming to a very young demographic, and I think that's also why they ran out of money. Because 2 bob shots, even if you're buying 1,000 of them, are not going to pay rent in that location.
How does Fundas work?
Fundas, the location. What location are they paying for?
Yeah,
It's a
like,
yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like the appeal of it makes sense, but Silo has paid us money.
I will go to Fundas today.
Why?
Strictly Nyego.
Strictly Nyego.
What comes of these nicknames? Like,
I didn't go for Fundas. I didn't go for Fundas.
What's Fundas?
Excuse us, madam.
You sit into the.
Excuse us, madam. Fundas is like a thing that happens
Push it
outside
in.
Aka. It's like there's like a parking there.
you know the word, the Uganda word kafunda?
Yes, I know. I understand that. That's
Yeah,
what-
so
No, Fundas
next to
is-
Aka there's a kafunda. It has very cheap alcohol. And people put their
Events.
like a party.
Yeah, I feel like
But
what
they bring.
it's like the bar matrix. What you're saying Silo works more is that guys put events. You can have ladies' nights, those things. So now I feel
do
like
those things really. I feel like I see
Yes.
Aura is the master at that stuff. It does Ignite, it does Troop Life.
now
But
back to
something
Fundas.
is Silo.
Fundas is like the way people relieve stress in moves. After coursework, there will be a Fundas for guys to come, relieve stress, cool down. So it's like
And yeah,
people
it's
come,
guys from UCU,
buy shots of
Fundas.
1K,
People come from
UCU,
bro.
Makerere Chambo go.
People come from Olympia. Like
Which guys?
I've this guy that did it like
Which guy is
he was dressed, bro.
True,
In his
what?
You've
Adidas.
been in two
One, the
kafunda.
first one I fetched, I looked there, we left immediately and went to the bar.
Okay.
The only time I've actually been there is that time you say. And that's the time after which I said, I wanted to experience it, I wanted to see how it is. It's not a bad experience.
Right.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think it's the most classless like thing. Like, no, not you guys. I mean, like, guys, let me
Sure you're not
explain.
eating shots.
I think I realized. I think,
Kafunda is the most
no,
classless.
Okay,
no.
okay.
I don't mean it like that. I mean like there's no classes. I realized that it sounded so bad.
It's good.
Like it's no. To welcomes
No.
everyone. Like you feel there's no partitions, there's no VIP table, what. Everyone's just there having licks. It's a very chill, cheap thrill. Like you don't have to come worried about how much you know wallet. Plus they don't stop you
Fundas, I
from.
think is the best.
You know you can come with your own like 5
Okay,
bottles. No one is going to
You can
chase
come with your own
It's one of the best.
Like the way, this guy is saying classless. Me, I've got the point. Like the way you said an askari. So there's no difference between an askari and a student at that exact point. You've understood?
Yeah.
Even a lecturer can be there if you wanted.
Another thing
And
I
all
like
of you
about
guys are
it,
enjoying.
Another thing I like about it is like why it's like they have timings, the time after coursework or something. So guys just want to release stress they face.
So the energy is way more than that energy you just go out on a Wednesday and buy a bar.
And then it's
drink.
favoring also.
It's
You get
favors
leaves.
everyone.
Your
But
bed
now,
is just right
another
next
thing
to
I
you.
like about it, okay, like I think for me, it's something that I just wanted to experience once. Like I wanted to be there the whole night when I first see them.
You should be there today.
But now I can't do it
Today.
again. No, it's for me. For me personally, I think it's like a one-time event for me. Like I think it's something we do once, and you check it out of your system, and then you continue with your life. For me, yes.
For me, it's opposite my hostel. And usually I don't go for it because my parents call me home. But now today I'm not at my home.
You have done it twice.
I'm at my hostel.
Take-
You
take
cannot
a-
sleep.
Take our slip queen today.
Oh, let's call me Slip Queen.
Okay, take our baddie today.
You have to come.
No, I have
Hosting.
work.
Let me
Work
tell
at
you
what
what
time?
At what time?
What's hustle?
You're going to hustle.
Till 4.
Don't ask questions. They've told you you're going to be working.
Just go.
Okay.
But yeah,
Are you going to be there?
for a bit.
I'm going.
Yes.
Go home.
Is she going to be there?
Is she going to be there?
I was going to fuck up, but no. But yeah.
You haven't answered the question.
You haven't answered
You
Idiot.
You guys do that.
Pass it,
together.
You're doing like, nothing like you flip her around.
I don't know how to
Fundas is hard.
go with this. I don't know how to say.
And you're waiting.
You always keep quiet. That's why it's just get put. Shh. Let's bring her up. It's like, you'll become more mysterious. Usually he has more jokes to crack, but now you become nonchalant. That's why you know a nigga is in love. Anyway, we continue.
You started blushing.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm going to cut this out. So,
Shaka, no.
No, it's bro.
we go for whatever. We go for. Okay, Manzi Dine normally like to talk about this, yeah. But.
But guys, I don't know what we're talking about. Everything that we're doing, this guy blindsided me.
Nah,
That's
this guy
what
is
you
just very fake. Like, he doesn't read. Okay, no, he's just fake. Manzi is just fake. Just looks fake. So, what do you guys think about what's happening with like America now ever since Trump became president?
First of all, me personally, I have a problem with Trump right now.
You have a personal problem with
Yeah, because like whatever he has made a deal of mine strand because of his bad manners. So personally, I have a problem with him.
Firstly, Manzi,
Manzi's boy.
firstly,
Yeah,
do
personal problem.
you know that kind of statement Manzi has made, yeah? So there's Trump, yeah? There's a middleman, there's Manzi.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm saying his actions.
something Trump has done has affected Manzi's dealings.
His
You know how big your dealings have to be,
This guy is so stupid.
For-
man, eh?
Trump,
For Trump
the
to
president
affect
of the United States of America.
What I mean, his
And
decisions.
how confident you need to
His
be to
decisions
now call out Trump. Because you've now called him out.
He believes in democracy, no? Anyway, I feel like his actions have directly or indirectly affected something that affects me. So personally, I'm not happy with that. But my opinion on some of the things is, I remember I saw his first address of the Senate, and he talked about a lot of different things. First, I think Trump is a body. Sometimes he comes off like, I know he wants. Because I saw that he told Ukraine that if you want us to get support from you, we have to get minerals from you. It sounds
They were literally just mocking that guy.
it sounds so bad to a lot of people that hey man, but like if you look at how much money America has given Ukraine, you guys,
Is an example.
it's kind of insane.
An example was I was watching some podcast, some person got me on it. It's called Mark G. So he was kind of talking about this situation and it was like what it looks like America is always giving these guys what?
Free stuff.
He's always giving this guy, he's always giving this guy, he's always giving this guy. So he gave an example. Let's say you have a babe, yeah, and you is coming to me for money to take the babe out. So he's like, man, at a point you'll need to have a conversation
About you thinking so good, man.
Okay. So he was like, that's what we do. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you guys have any opinions about what you've been saying? These things of cutting off aid, yada yada.
Okay, but before we even continue, let me first interject on that part. I think Trump could do things in a very better way. He's too irrational, man. He's too irrational either. But the whole cutting off of US aid, you guys, I saw how much money that apparently Uganda received from US aid. And I was like, guys, where does this money go? Because you see that thing, that Doge, whatever, for to evaluate efficiency. Yeah, that Department of Government Efficiency, that thing. Realistically, what do you mean you gave Lesotho $15 million to what? To spread LGBTQ stuff? I don't understand.
US.
Yeah, like they have certain budgets. If I'm America, I think that the principle of what he's trying to do makes sense. How he's doing it is a bit because yes, because for him he says that there's millions and millions, actually billions of dollars being spent on things that are a redundant waste. That is I hope what any country in the world would actually do. Create departments to ensure that money goes to where it's supposed to go. That part makes sense. His problem is how he does it. He comes off as a dictator, comes off as disrespectful. And I see a lot of people are pissed at Elon Musk right now. Like, hey, what? Elon Musk. Then again, I think a person like Elon Musk may have been the only person who could do this thing impartially. Because he's a multi-billionaire. He's the only literal person, and he's not
in it for the money.
And also he's not likable, you feel. He doesn't really care per se. Like, you understand, like, if you see the way Elon Musk is, and a lot of people, I think Elon Musk is a very flawed human being in the way he does things. I think people like Elon Musk are necessary. Like, when I think 50, 100 years from now, when we look back at some of the things that guy has achieved, history will remember him fondly. Like, the political things aside, you guys understand what it means to shoot a thing in space and catch it.
You guys really care that Trump is president. It's like another day, another dollar.
You are denied your visa when Trump went on. So talk about that.
I mean, that's the only issue I have with him.
But anyway, I think
What's the
Trump.
issue?
My issue is that I was denied a visa. Because for me,
What are you going to do there?
I was going to watch.
Was going to in this winter season.
Why is this stressing you?
I think Trump and Elon Musk is the worst combo right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I was listening to Michelle Obama saying, how can you guys start voting for Trump? Who doesn't care about low class people? He knows about rich, only rich. That's where his brain is rotating around. Like, it's rotating around rich people only. So broke niggas, you're going to suffer for it.
I think his beliefs are just very messed up. For me, the only thing that he has done that for me makes sense is that Doge thing. I think for me, when I read through everything, it's you can't have almost $1 trillion being spent on outrageous
But you
things.
see, for me, my problem is like when all this conspiracy just came out, is with how much energy the West was trying to pump LGBTQ into the world. You get it? Like what's the point? Why if it's natural you're carrying, yeah? Why the need to?
Why don't you let it grow on its own?
You get like why do you need to spread it? Why like what's the reason?
As if
I think the principle is not what they're trying to spread it. They're trying to make, because you when you say it like that, you make it seem like there are no gay people in places where gays is illegal. As people who have been out, you know they are like this in Kampala. For them, what the whole investment is to make the people here, make laws to favor the people here that are like that.
I want clarity, yeah? I heard that there's like some money that you're given if you like report a person you see indulging.
I've never seen anyone actually get that money, so I don't know.
But I've never seen anyone being reported.
I've also never seen anyone being
We just
taken
need-
in.
The people
The
who
law says-
who I saw is when police raided the house that had guys have
Marrying themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Married.
Yeah.
So did they
Getting
pay?
married.
Chenga,
Yeah.
Chenga.
Did they pay those guys?
They were getting married.
Police raided.
Man and man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Uganda.
That's crazy.
And they are,
Guy
and
was
they
in
are,
a Gomez and whatever.
and they are broke. I think,
Not
and they are,
like twisted dreads, like plating, like what they call that?
Braids.
Braids. Yeah.
and they are broke guys. I think that's where the US comes in with supporting LGBTQ in the rest of the world.
Oh.
But also, a lot of these guys are reaching out to these organizations for aid. Like I saw something when I went for some work thing, and they showed like they had files and files of letters and emails from people reaching out to UN, USAID, whatever, trying to ask for help, asylum. That's why a lot of them even fly out. How do you think they get the money to fly out? These organizations actually support them. They say like, man, I am being convicted. Like you see that those guys have arrested. Those guys applied for asylum right now. They can't fail to get it. They can't fail to get it. They'll just be shipped out immediately. So I think on one end, you have to understand that a lot of these persecuted people are are sending countless emails. They're reaching out to these organizations. You just don't know. So
Anyway, now let's pick the situation local. What do you think of what's happening in our country right now?
About LGBTQ.
Not LGBTQ, but like generally like politics,
Just treason?
like PSJ,
Like Mogozi.
Mogozi streets.
Propaganda.
What's the propaganda?
guys,
I just feel like
Okay, do you guys believe in what those guys did? I don't know if it's the government, but
me, I heard Besigye was trying to assassinate Museveni since 2017, so
he tried to.
he's been
those are
planning
the
on.
crimes
But
that
you see,
Yeah,
like this is the, okay. You know Wanda Jar. There's a thing that you know him. That guy, Wanda Jar.
Jar.
That's
The
the
UK
guy
guy.
who moves
UK.
with this.
Is it one that? No.
The Ugandan guy. The guy walks. That guy. He
Okay,
says something in
speaks like
English.
UK
Then there's like this guy who says something in Uganda that's completely different
That's
from
what I'm
what
saying.
he
The
said.
UK guy speaks a UK accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know him. You don't.
The guy who
Anyway.
was on Patea, ni what's the plan? Ni, bruh, Manzi.
I know that song. I know that song, but I don't know.
I'm sure you know him. I'm sure you know him.
I can see his
You
face,
just don't know that that's him. Yeah, but then there was a point where they were talking about how, like us, our generation is very uninterested in things that are ideally going to affect us in the near future. You get all these things of like things, let's say like the things that are happening in Kawempe right now, how like there's very little attention from us, like people in our like I can't imagine sitting down in hostel and having a conversation about how they're beating people in Kawempe at hostel, like our age mates. Here in like a few years from now we're going to be what? People who are going to actually vote and put people in power, but we're very uninterested in like the politics right now, and I feel like
I feel like it's I just feel like it's not like we're not interested. It's maybe we don't talk about it. No, we just it's not like we don't care. We just don't get to talk about it. But
when I blame the older generation, like
okay,
our
so why are you
parents.
interested? Then what? You know, the problem with I think the problem is the fact that the system doesn't give us a voice.
Yeah.
Whether you have a voice, whether you make noise. The only people, by the way, I think that's not even an accurate description, because go on Twitter, you realize countless of young people really care about this. They talk about this on there every single day. I'm telling you, like, I know so many youth guys that talk about it on there, but then
like
what?
to no end.
But that's the thing. I feel like what I'm saying is not. See, this is my problem. Me, why I blame the. Okay, I don't blame, but I feel like these guys have a big reason as to why we're like this. I feel like from like a young age, politics has been made to look like it's for.
And that's again, but it isn't that.
You get it? Like I feel like even me personally, I feel like until recently, I felt like I would never
For
what?
old people.
I would never grow up. I would never need to be involved in. You get in politics. So
Personally, I still feel like that. I don't
Me
feel
too.
like I'll ever be
Me too.
involved in
I
politics.
think honestly, like, you see,
It affects me. I can't escape from it, but like
I can't even say anything now, guys. Honestly, like, bro, the niggas walking around with masks, getting people off the street.
Because for me,
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't.
Like that guy who was talking when in the rest his
you know they
story.
grabbed the guy at Move's gate.
That Chagola.
See, that's the thing about
That guy is brother,
politics.
who?
In Uganda, you never know who is onto you or who you're supposed to be running from. Because right now you may say something, and
But
you be
see,
the
that's
next
my
guy.
fear. Personally, that's my fear. That's my fear is feeling like that.
Yeah.
Feeling like I shouldn't what? I shouldn't speak.
No, it's not that
Whereby for me, even
You
these
can't.
things,
I
even
can't.
these guys who are arrested, even these guys who are arrested from the road and all those things, I feel like all that's just like drama. Even I don't want to say it, but yeah, I feel like that's like drama because I see like Uganda, bro. Some things happen in Uganda and you be like, that's crazy. Okay, like you get arrested and you don't want to eat in prison, you eat and you're going to die if you don't eat. Those things, for me, that's why for me I don't get in prison and be like, now this guy, I think they want us to do this, what? Then you get a president who is at moves, who is coming and speaking in a hard accent, then you ask yourself, what's that? Because me in my head, I have this thing whereby when voting is coming, they get so many candidates, so those candidates share votes, and one guy will always win.
Yeah, because you see now, for instance,
Because if it was like if I was to have voting in Uganda like right now, me I would want it to be
two guys.
yellow versus the opposition, and if the
But we still know who would win, even if it was just two of them.
No, but this is the problem. There's crazy separation. Like you come to Mook, like they even ban campaigns, bro. Like you can only campaign outside campus. Like those days when Makeri had those very glorious, powerful campaigns.
That was a kid day.
oh no, like the other day, I hear the Noop guys have started campaigning, but I was watching a video where a SWAT guy, I don't want to call them so, okay, like a combat guy really went on a wish and was pointing in the car and saying, get out, to a lady who was going to start a campaign, who was launching her campaigns. Now what's that? Why would I now stand up
just to
in
stay
my,
away
for
from
my
politics.
for my comfort? I be like, but I want to stand as an MP, I want to stand as an MP. I would just chill back and relax.
So
a bit.
what's stopping you and me is fear of what could happen.
What could happen? Yeah,
The repercussions for the.
that's one of the things.
Do you think it's going to
Just
change?
when what's good, it's what will.
Yeah, you have to be careful what you say, what you do here. Honestly, that's why for me, I've countless times I've refused to have political conversations in this podcast.
But you're talking about Trump as if what?
But you see, that's a country that promotes. As a man said something. Maybe that's a person who I know I will not be attacked for what I say. That's what I'll say.
I don't know how bad the statement you just said.
But we just
So
did that
bad.
after.
No, but that's for me. That's
Sorry,
that's
No, but fear is a rational thing.
no,
bro.
auntie, no, but that's
Needs
the
to be
thing.
out, like-
I personally don't feel like I should be afraid.
Well, the truth is, I'm afraid.
If you guys do we have freedom of speech in this country?
To a certain
to certain conversations.
You can't. Okay, there are some speak. You know that guy who was arrested because he was abusing like the president, but he wasn't just talking about his feeling. He was saying, "We might what."
But even now, these days, having conversations in regard to political things, you don't have that freedom of expression you think you do.
Can we even change the topic? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
that is palpitating, just thinking about.
Yeah.
You know, to ask you guys, are you going to vote?
I may be taken from
I
village
don't
more.
think I never vote.
You'll never vote.
I'm with Manzi.
I don't think.
I don't feel like
as an
anyone candidate
individual
deserves
will
my-
never vote.
Me too.
If a candidate comes and I believe in everything they're saying, I probably will. But as of right now, I don't see myself ever voting. And that's just the truth of it.
I feel like I've never voted in life. Not even for Headway and shit.
Same.
I mean, I voted like, you know, the things of class prefect in class?
So plus
Even that, I've never. I just.
GRC.
Have you ever gone for a post?
It depends. Political classes, yeah.
Headway.
Primary school. Not in primary school. I was in temple. And we have a head. We have a whole head.
You have a headway here.
That's cool.
And he was an aspiring leader before he had personal complications.
But you guys, these politics things, me I feel like, bro, right now because you're not in power, you will judge, you will speak. But when you reach, I feel like
That's
there's
the
a little bit of change.
But that's the problem.
Yeah.
What do
You
mean by
cannot
change?
tell me.
What
You
change?
cannot tell me that I would understand why they do the things they do because I ate and I benefit from it. That is part of the problem.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Even though we say right now that we want change, you never know.
As long as there's freedom
Yeah, I
for
don't want
me
change.
to invest in my businesses, to do what I want to do.
I always have this joke that if Bobby Wayne wins or
Hey.
NUP wins.
That's a reminder.
No, if not him. Okay, I always think if NUP was
Katumba.
win by then, the jerry cans in Uganda would be red, then the covers would be yellow. Because I came to understand that thing later. that jerry cans actually yellow.
Bruh.
There's
I
one
swear.
spots.
Cooking oil, is it red?
Bro, I'm telling you.
No, the
The
jerry
psychological
I know,
See, the jerry can is yellow and then the small cover is red.
I feel like those yellow ones face down. May I see white jerry cans these days?
Even
White.
blue ones.
Yeah, white ones, the
So
big white
you
ones.
guys want to have like a white thing.
Where do?
Guys, we have better
Yeah.
politics, guys.
Yeah, you should change the topic. Because I
Said the
said,
fear.
You were shaking, my
Yeah,
guy.
you are shaking like
my
that.
guy, I see that dust at Village Mall. They can just
By
take
the
you
way,
in
let's
that
also
dust.
talk about this dust, my guy.
But you
As
guys.
a move student, too far.
Paul, remember the other day when the
We
camera
are
was, I
smoking
told you
dust,
that
bro.
they should give MOB students some points who are studying through this condition because you guys going to class in that dust is
No, like
crazy.
even today, that road of Village Mall, yeah, they poured what? That's not water. It's
Concrete jets.
Concrete. The
you know,
tarmac
when they,
thing.
I don't know what it is. They're stones, but it has like a thing. I know it's not cement, but it has the color of cement.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
But
first
so-
layer.
Yeah. So it's the whole place is white. It looks like there's fog there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are just going through, and I feel like
breathing.
people are getting sick, man.
Of course they are. This place is horrible, man.
People are fainting.
I came here, maybe I was all colored, bro. And I had a
Natural
helmet.
tint.
You are tinted.
My sister told me she was leaving home and our neighbor was getting out, yeah, and she gave her a lift up to school. And when she reached that road, she was like, how'd you do this? How'd you do this? And like my sister was supposed to get off like at the gate. And she was like, no, let me take you until like your class.
Government
because
is making
it's
our
getting-
life hard.
it's
Because
getting
now,
whatever.
we need our country to raise up like our girls. Tell you, what I get motor you can't raise up on a car girl without what? Like that. That moves girls, your standards should be set on a car.
If this
Because
guy is
why are
waiting.
you making me walk in that dust? I'm wearing my nice dress, I put on my foundation, they're adding another foundation.
I mean, a Paso guy is there winning.
Yeah.
But
Another day for the car guy to win. But no, like me. I pass Nigeria Chiro when I'm going home.
That's
That one
also
has
nice.
been there like for a good time.
like we're veterans now.
So you ask yourself,
My friend, you
When?
can't even get sick anymore.
That
yeah, for
explains.
me,
Also, that explains your skin color. You've been breathing in dust.
Are you going to remote skin color?
No, this is that way.
Anyway, that's pretty much it that you have for today.
Guys, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Shout out the baddie and the two minions. And shout out the guys for coming on the podcast, You can find them at Fundas. I think by the time this podcast comes, Fundas would have already ended.
Fundas is tonight. So.
Yeah, but
The next Fundas, the next Fundas will be hosted by Austin and
Crazy.
Maweje.
shout out
With a feature of
shout out
Yeshiva.
Frictionless guy. Shout out Don't E. Yeah.
Fictional. Don't eat.
Yeah.
Don't area.
Yeah. I think
You're
you
doing
guys,
a good thing out there for
Yeah.
people like Paul.
You guys
passing
reach
through.
this
He'll be
far.
dancing with this girl.
Uh-huh.
I wish this podcast would come out quick because you guys would meet this girl at Tangwa, but you're not. So sorry. But I know if you're going to be at the thing today and you see this, and then you remember the sopo with some girl, that's the one keeping him quiet in moments like this.
It's been nice.
Till next time, guys.
Until next time.
Adios.